Hey, welcome to Men on Empire. This is our look at the television show Empire from a male perspective. Troy Johnson is in Washington, D.C. Mark Clark is somewhere, but he'll join us with the next episode.
I tell you, he ain't here right now. I know that. Yes, I'm taking attendance.
Yes.
He's not here.
He's not here. That's okay, though. Yeah. That's all right. This episode was called Sinned Against. That's it, right? Was Sinned Against.
Yes.
For some reason, my autocorrect put sinned against white. I don't know what that means, but what the heck is that about? Anyway, we start out with Cookie and Candace. They're in Philly, and they're looking for Carol. Carol's on this bender that Candace told Loretta about last week, a.k.a. Cookie.
Loretta.
And they can't. That just sounds. It just sounds angry. You can't. Who is it? It's Loretta. Like it's always gonna be drama with her, right? You can't say it's Loretta.
No.
It's got Loretta.
No easy win. No easy win with that name.
No, man. You gotta work hard for that. By the way, we're also on Blab, so if you see me turn this way, it's because I'm addressing the folks over there too. So we're broadcasting live on Blab. So
finally, an app for phones that perfectly fits what we do.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So Hakeem is trying to get Cookie's cookout together while Cookie is in Philly. All right. Meantime, Laz is working with Hakeem. They almost came to blows, and now all of a sudden they're working side by side.
Man,
it's like Hakeem now is Cookie, and Laz is Hakeem.
Right, and Hakeem better get this done and not screw it up. So, I guess he's better off, working with him as opposed to, not.
Yeah, well, that's true.
But,
that's true. Yeah, that's true. Rocksteady Park wants a second show, which is going to be an issue.
Yes.
But we'll find out about that more. Hakeem and Lauren are rehearsing, and they're streaming it on Periscope. And Anika's watching the live stream, and she's gone over the cliff, man. She's gone right off the rails.
I didn't expect that. This is not good, Anika.
No, it's not good.
This is not a good move. There's too many issues with this family for her to go off the rails like this. And here's the biggest thing. Hey, guess what? You didn't tell him you were pregnant.
No.
So you went straight to crazy.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't have an excuse to be crazy.
Nope.
You just started off with it because you're all insular and, yes, he told you that he's in love with somebody else, but okay. I mean, you're the adult here.
Yeah, clearly.
You're the cougar here.
That's right. That's right.
Get your cougar on.
Because he doesn't want the cougar cakes, man.
Man. Well, he already smashed him, Tony.
He did smash him to smithereens.
He already chopped him up.
Yeah. Cookie and Candace, they don't find Carol in the crack house because Cookie says we got to go to the crack house Carol used to go to. And, Candace is all bougie and says, yeah, I don't know, but they went and they couldn't find her. They thought they found her, but they didn't. So they're still looking for Carol. Meantime, there's a press conference to announce.
Wait a minute, Tony. Wait a minute. He said, come on, Diane Carol. Let's go down here.
Diane Carroll was probably like, you know what, that ain't even right, man.
That's the shots fired on me.
For
what?
I'm over here. I know she's got on the Diane Carroll wig, though.
Oh, yeah, full Diane Carroll outfit.
The full Diane Carroll outfit, so.
I gotta say, Vivica looked did look a little Diane Carrollish.
She did. And those bony legs, man.
Looked a little old.
But she's supposed to play her older sister. Because we all know Vivica is quite a stunning woman.
She's a stunning woman, but don't let 50 Cent see this.
You think 50 was watching, man?
Oh, man. He was critiquing.
50 ain't nothing, man. Press conference was going on to announce the Black and White album Jamal's going to do. And the first track is going to be a duet with Sky Summers, a.k.a. Alicia Keys. But she's not playing Alicia Keys.
No.
She's playing Sky Summers, which is interesting because there are the celebrities that have been on there, I think with the exception of Kelly Rowland. I mean, did Patti LaBelle play herself or did she play someone else? I'm trying to remember.
I think James White played Patti LaBelle. Why did it end this way?
Anyway, Sky Summers and her purple hair is what's going on. And they decide to get to the lab. They got to get to the lab, man. They're not feeling the press conference at all, so...
There's something going on here, Tony, and we'll find out later on, but I knew right from the beginning something was cooking.
Yep, something was happening there, man. Yep. So the heavy boys show up at Hakeem and Lauren's rehearsal. Laz catches them out. I guess if you want to call that a lobby, you can, but it wasn't a lobby. It was like another room outside the rehearsal that was going on. And
if you want to call those goons, I guess you can call them goons as well, but they were all about 5'3".
Yeah. Yeah. And Big Heavy, man, he wants to get paid. He's not looking at the big picture. Laz is trying to get him to look at the big picture.
Right.
You know, we're about to do a second show, man. We're going to get paid double.
Right.
And he don't want to hear it.
No.
So Laz has to come out of a bag, man, and just, got to point that gun right at him, man.
Tony, that is the weakest gun I've ever seen in the commission of trying to threaten somebody.
Barney Fife called. He wants his 38 back, man.
38 special? Come on, man.
That's all you got?
What is this?
I don't know.
An episode of Beretta?
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn. A 30.
Don't have to Timbs if you can do this. Anyway,
he really should have pulled out a real Beretta. Come on, man.
So Big Heavy, the head of the Heavy Boys, he gives Laz that look as he's leaving, like, all right, man. All right, it's gonna be like that. Okay. All right, it's gonna be like that. So so he leaves.
Do it to the blab camera, Tony.
Yeah. All right. Okay. All right then. Which coincidentally is how my pastor looked this morning. So I'm just saying. I mean, but his was with love. I'm just saying, man.
That face is getting around.
Hakeem texts Cookie that the Heavy Boys came by. Meantime, Cookie goes to see one of her ex-cellmates, Pepper, who is Rosie O'Donnell with no makeup on.
Whew. I mean, that's any day for Rosie. I mean,
something, but she went to find out about finding Carol from Pepper, man.
Right. By the way, shouldn't you look Rosie if your name is Rosie?
But she wasn't playing Rosie.
She wasn't, but she wasn't looking Rosie either.
No, she wasn't looking
There was
Rosie.
nothing Rosie about that.
She was looking kind of rough, but I guess that was the intent, though. So, Lucious buys Andre and Rhonda a mansion. You hear me? A mansion, man.
Yes.
Buys a mansion. And let's see. Lucious tells Andre that he's done testing his loyalty and his manhood, and that was just, those words were so comforting to Andre, man.
Yes.
It was like, whew, one less thing to worry about. I'm back in camp. Smartest thing he did to this point was tell Lucious that they're having a baby. Now, what'll happen down the road, I don't know.
But it's a shame that he had to be tortured by his father in that way, and that his father admitted it.
Right? Yeah. He did. He did admit it. He did admit it, man. Andre tells Lucious that he can leverage his songs if he wants to buy SwiftStream, and Lucious thinks that's a genius idea. Mm-hmm. That's a genius idea. It's the way to go. Meantime, Laz is telling Hakeem to not worry about the Heavy Boys because, Hakeem called him in the office, told him to close the door. He says, the Heavy Boys were here. He goes, yeah, I got this, man. Don't worry about that. I got this taken care of. Trust me. Laz says, trust me a lot. And when you say trust me a lot, that's a red flag to not trust somebody. Am I right about that, Blab? I'm right about that, right?
He's telling everybody to trust him. The bad guys, the good guys. Man, it's days like this that you wish you were still on CSI Miami.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Pepper knows where Carol is. She finds out, but she says those people are not going to tell you where she is. They'll only tell me. They won't talk to you. They don't know you.
Right.
That's basically what she's trying to tell her. And so, meantime, Sky isn't feeling that song Jamal and Lucious have been working on. She ain't feeling it. She wants edgy.
Yeah. She's been in the box.
Yeah. She wants to come out of the box.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, so Pepper, Cookie, and Candace find Carol on a couch in an alley with some dude. Right?
Boy.
And that look on Cookie's face, that double take was everything, man. That double take.
What?
What was that?
Yeah.
And so, they're telling Carol, come on. And Carol's like, wait a minute. And then she throws up on Candace's shoes, man.
And that was a look as well. She was just like.
That's the thing, man. See, dudes, we'll get mad, but we got to move on because we know it ain't the end of the world. Yeah, it's your best pair of gaiters you got, the powder blue ones.
Yeah.
But it ain't the end of the world.
No.
Women, they be ready to go to war.
Well, Tony, see, nowadays, from a fashion standpoint, there was no extra layer for her. She had on shoes,
right,
and that was it.
That was it.
Shoes and legs.
Yeah.
So she caught all that. You know, she had on.
She got shrapnel, man. She caught shrapnel.
Yeah, if she had on some stockings, there would have been like a little extra layer.
Yeah.
And she wouldn't have gotten a full warm blast.
She got it all on her arch and everything on her foot,
Yeah,
in the shoes,
yeah, all
man.
inside the shoe. Yeah, it was.
Man.
You know, see,
Man.
got to be fully dressed
Man.
when you're dressed like Diane Carroll. You got to do the whole thing.
I guess that's a way to look at it, man. So at the restaurant, Candace tells Carol, "Come live with me. I live in a great school district. The kids are going to love the school. It's going to be all good. You get back on your feet. It's all good. This is where you need to go."
Right.
But Cookie says, "No, you need to come with me." Right. And of course, Carol makes the wrong choice, and she goes with Cookie. I mean, the right choice was to go with Candace.
Yes, but I want to have fun. I want to. How could she who does not want to miss out on the possibility of some ratchetness?
No, she don't want to miss out on any of that.
No.
Damn the kids' education.
Yeah, no, and who's going? I'm going with Cookie, but are you going to take care of my kids?
What
kind of nonsense is this?
What in the hell is that about? So Carol chooses Cookie, but when Cookie left the table, Carol tells Cookie, "If only she knew what you did while she was in prison, it wouldn't be such a sister sledge reunion, would it?" Now, what did she do when Cookie was locked up them 17 years?
You know what she did? Lucious.
She boned Lucious?
Yeah.
She always did have a thing for Lucious, huh?
Lucious was like, "Good morning, Carol." You know, when he sees her, you know, he's always very polite and nice.
Man.
Somebody else got some. The Cookie was in jail, but the cakes were not. Cakes were not in jail, Tony. But let me say one other thing.
What's that?
Boy, I tell you. Carol, non-makeup Carol. Woo!
You can have her.
Oh man, they went real rugged.
They went. Yeah, it was real gritty, man. It was a gritty look.
Man,
you know, you got to have confidence. But she's a great actress, though. I'll give her that.
Great actress and a beautiful woman.
And she is a beautiful woman. Yeah. Hakeem is summoned to Lucious' office. Lucious offers Hakeem a share of SwiftStream. He tells him, "What do you want?" How does he say it, man?
What do you want, man?
And Hakeem says, "I can't be bought, man. I can't be bought."
Look, just because you won a little talent show, a little rap contest, doesn't mean that I'm not your father. I am Empire.
That's right. That's right.
My throat, Tony. Let me get some
Yeah,
tea.
you got to take that easy, man. So Sky Summers, meantime, is in the lab. She's working on the Powerful song. Not a powerful song, but the song Powerful.
The song called Powerful.
Powerful, yes. Sky and Jamal, they have a heart-to-heart talk about, life and what they want and things like that. And Sky says if her fans knew the truth, her fans would abandon her. Now, what did that mean?
I don't know. Is she
a man?
Well, I hope not.
I mean, I'm just throwing. I mean, what are the parts? She's a man. She's gay. I don't think that would even matter either way.
Maybe it wasn't that deep, Tony. This is Empire, after all.
Is she sick?
Lucious.
Is she not? Well, obviously she's the vocals behind. I mean, there wasn't no Milli Vanilli thing going on here. So what's the deal on that?
Well, Lucious made a big deal about her staying in her lane.
Yeah.
You're a pop artist. This is what people love you doing. They don't want to see you do anything else.
Right.
You chose your lane when you started your career,
right.
And that's that. Now, maybe she was saying that, if people really knew that I have a voice, that I want to talk about things that are important, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not as exciting as what you suggested, that she's actually a man.
Well, I mean, I'm just throwing scenarios out there. I don't know. I don't know what she is. I do know that she said she wanted edgy. Powerful is not an edgy song. It's a great song. Good song. I thought she was saying you matter. Like M-A-D-D-E-R, but it's actually M-A-T-T-E-R.
Yeah, matter.
You matter. You matter. Not
you
matter.
So, Tony, you thought it was like, you mad, bro? Why you mad, bro?
What do I know about music? I don't know nothing about it. I don't know anything about like that, man. So, Anika tells Rhonda that she's in love with a musician that you don't know. Mm-hmm. And, Rhonda unwittingly tells Anika to take down anyone that gets in your way, because she told her the pigtail story when her and Andre were in college, how she cut some girl's pigtails off while she was asleep. And then she's like, sent her pictures of it saying, I'll keep cutting if you don't leave my man alone.
Woo!
What the hell was that,
Boy,
man?
I tell you, that's a real scary sorority story.
So meantime, Cookie is back at the office, man. She's chilling in the chair, and she starts, the hands are massaging her shoulders and stuff, and she's feeling that. She says, it's, tomorrow night will be a better night. I'm all stressed out. I got the cookout thing going on. I can't really do anything. I'll make it up to you. And then the hands go like right here, and he's and it's Lucious who says,
I was just trying to take you up on your offer. Come on, Cookie Monster.
So he wants Cookie to sign. Lucious wants Cookie to sign over the rights to their early songs. So
I'm surprised, Tony. I got to give him credit, because when Andre told him about what he was going to need to do, I thought he was going to do something shady.
Yeah.
But he actually outright asked.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really surprised at that.
And she says no. When we didn't have two nickels to rub together, all we had was our music. So the answer is no. Mm-hmm. Laz shows up with some wine glasses. He didn't know that Lucious was in the room.
Right.
And her and Laz, they started making out. What is she, like 15? You do that when you're 15 years old. You make out in front of your ex.
That was a show-off move.
That was like,
Well, she did that, and Laz came in to the room, because you said, Tony, you said he didn't know Lucious was there. Oh, he knew.
He knew?
He knew. Oh, yeah, he came in. Oh, I only brought 2 glasses. Sorry.
Yeah, I guess you're right, man. And Lucious leaves after he tips over the wine bottle, and it starts pouring out onto the carpet. Yeah.
They like to spill, know.
That was a little weenie move, too, though. That was like, what does that accomplish?
Nothing.
Who's
going to clean this rug?
Yeah, well, who's going to do that? Hakeem's having a party at his place, man, when Anika shows up. And she shows her ass at this one, man. She's just foul. She was foul, man. She goes in on Lauren. And, Lauren says, have I ever seen you somewhere before?
Yeah.
Not realizing that Anika was her chauffeur driver in last week's episode at the end.
Now,
Anika was Blondnika, because she put on a blonde wig.
So she started working for Uber? Is that what it was? I thought there was a kidnapping that was going to happen.
Yeah.
She drove her home safely. Maybe she is pressed for money.
She is pressed for money, but I think she was just getting a lowdown. She took her home. She was able to see that she lives in an apartment with her 7 brothers and sisters, which she points out to Hakeem. Hakeem don't want to hear it, though.
Right.
Anika leaves, right? So Andre tells Lucious the only way we're going to be able to raise money, since Cookie won't sign over the rights to the songs, her rights to the songs, if they want to buy SwiftStream, they need to start selling off Empire's other assets, like Empire Sports, Empire Liquor, Empire Entertainment. And Lucious says, no, we start doing that, then we won't be an empire. And I'd rather die than do that. And Andre's like, okay, I'll think of something else, right? So that's where that's left for now.
Right.
Jamal is rehearsing for the video shoot that's directed by Lee Daniels.
Lee Daniels finally making an appearance.
Yeah, his homage to Alfred Hitchcock. Remember, Alfred Hitchcock used to always have a walk-on role in his movies, and he never spoke. He would just walk by.
That's right. Oh, that's because he hosted the show, Tony.
Yeah.
Good evening. On tonight's episode, we will learn about the record industry. But first, a commercial from our special sponsors.
All right, Jack Buck for Roach Proof.
Oh, boy. So, Tony, I just have seen reruns. You were alive when the show was on, so I'm sorry.
Yes, I was alive when the show was on. Yes. Thank you for pointing that out, by the way. I appreciate
sorry,
that.
Man. Merry Christmas.
So, all right. So, Jamal, like I said, he's rehearsing. Lee Daniels is there. Lucious is trying to tell Lee Daniels which way to go with the video. And Lee Daniels is like, nope. Ain't going to work out that way. Lucious walks away. He tells Andre, you know what? Let's sell the assets. We got to get SwiftStream. We'll make enough money we can buy the assets back.
So, basically, a key decision, business decision was made because Lucious was dissed by
Cookie.
No, it was dissed by Lee Daniels.
Oh, Lee Daniels. Yeah. That's kind of like how it went down, man.
Lee Daniels playing himself in this role too, for real.
It's kind of hard. He's playing himself. Rosie's not playing herself. Alicia Keys ain't playing herself. He's playing himself. Right. So Laz wants to change the venue because the heavy boys are they're coming back, man. They're coming for blood, man. And Cookie says no. And he says, just hear me out before you say no. She was like, I already said it. What? You don't understand this? What?
Right.
What the hell?
First the end, then I said, oh.
Yeah. So let's see where I'm at here. Lucious, Cookie says no. Lucious barges in and tells Cookie who Laz really is, a member of the 125th Street Bulls. Mm-hmm. And Hakeem asks Cookie if Laz has a bull tattooed on his back. Yeah. And Cookie stands up.
Cookie didn't know.
She didn't know. Well, she never saw his back.
Huh?
She was too busy getting her back blown out, so she never saw his back. So, So she takes his gun out of his waistband behind him, and she pulls his shirt down a little bit, and there's the bull. So Cookie gives Lucious the gun, and she gives him the look, man, and he kind of says, yeah, it's about to go down.
Pretty much.
We're about to go Chris Rock on this mother.
That's right.
We're about to go Frank Gathers up in here. About to move some furniture up in this piece.
We are going to move some furniture.
Yeah,
that's
man.
Right. I tell you what, Cookie, we're going to fix this wine I spilled on your carpet about an hour or two ago.
Yeah, we're going to cover it up with another substance. It's called blood.
Exactly.
So, and you know what? Laz just stands there. He says, yeah, y'all got me. Is that the end of Laz, man?
Could be.
They going to find him floating with Bumpy in the river, man?
I thought he was going to shoot him in the eye or something,
Come on, man. Come on, dude. But Laz, he does make his case, man. He tells Cookie at first it was a game, but then he fell in love. Mm-hmm. And Lucious and his boys, it's a wrap. It's a wrap for Laz, man. Anika comes to Hakeem's apartment, and she says, "It is so clear that you love me." She makes a pretty good case. Every time you're jammed up, you always come to me. Yeah.
Well.
But then he makes a case. But then he makes a case too, because you'll never be a lion. You'll never be a lion.
Another opportunity for her to say, "Oh yes, I am." I may not be a lion, but I'm carrying one.
I'm carrying a lion.
Hakuna Matata. I got a lion right here.
Oh man. She was like, just admit it. Admit it.
No, Anika, you're playing this all wrong.
All wrong, man.
Everything that she's done in this particular case has been the wrong move.
She should have left with that little baby and just gone somewhere and regrouped.
But she should have just said that I'm pregnant. Hello.
She still hasn't told him.
No, and she had two clear opportunities to tell him what's going on.
But you know what? I think that when he finds out, it's not going to change. It's not like he's going to marry her. He's not going to leave Lauren alone. He's going to be like, all right, you're going to have my baby. I'm going to support the baby. I'm going to be a father to the baby, but we still ain't together.
Right.
That's going to be his reaction, don't you think?
Well, it's going to be interesting because in this family, if you're Hakeem, who you're not trusted to make real clear, sound decisions anyway, between his parents, somebody's going to weigh in. Now, we just saw Andre and his wife get a mansion because they're bringing a kid into the world. So what's Lucious going to do when he finds out he's got another grandson on the way?
I don't know. What's Cookie going to do? That's just frightening to think about.
Cookie's going to be pissed off.
Yeah. Now, Cookie's in her office. She's mad. She's hurt. She breaks down over Laz being one of the heavy boys and how she found out Because, I mean, you know, it's one thing to find out, but it's another thing to find out when Lucious Lyon tells Cookie that your man is part of the gang that's trying to get to you. You got set up. And Lucious comes to the rescue, so now she's got to do a solid for Lucious now, right?
Perhaps.
You know? Maybe so. We'll see. We'll find out. Cookie, by the way, tells Carol, you got to go to rehab. She was like, well, no, I don't want to go to rehab. So they go back and forth. And
I love the timing on this.
Yeah.
My man is about to be killed because I didn't know that he was playing me. And then my sister walks in the room, and I can change the subject and tell her what she needs to do.
Right. I mean, you know, it's kind of like one of those things, man. And you know, Carol tells Cookie, you know what? You know, the cousin whose head they found in the box, that still bothers me. And Cookie says it bothers me too. Cookie lying. Cookie ain't tripping off of that.
No,
Cookie don't look in the past, man. She ain't tripping off of that.
It didn't bother her. She stepped over the box with the head in it. Excuse me, sir. She didn't care.
She took the head out and put her purse in that box, man. And regifted. What the hell?
She did, yeah.
So Sky and Jamal sing Powerful. And they put their foot in it, man.
Yeah, they do.
You know, at least she got some big legs, huh? I never noticed that before.
You didn't know that, man?
I know she's one of the big-legged girls, man. Yeah. I did not know that. But they finished the song and then they kiss. Now what is that?
Oh, you know what it is, Tony.
what is that?
It's powerful, all right. That's true.
You know?
True. Well, like I said, Tony, at the beginning, when she was at the press conference, you could tell that she admires him for his ability to live his life the way he wants to.
Right.
And, you know, I mean, these folks, it's not really the main feature of this program, but there's enough freakiness. There's a possibility of freakiness in there.
I mean, did they get caught up in the moment, man, or what is?
Oh, they're about to get caught up in a real moment. They're going to do some things, Tony.
Up on that piano, man.
Yeah, on that piano. I think so.
What was that movie where Pretty Woman, Julia Roberts and Richard Gere up on the piano, man?
That's right. I mean, hey.
Hey, you know, you like it, I love it. What? I couldn't do it on the piano because I'd break it. I'd go crashing to the floor. My big ass. I mean, come on, man.
Damn, Tony. Break a piano. You said you break a piano?
Break a piano. Be breaking a piano up in this piece.
People have been sitting on pianos for 150 years, but you come along.
Oh, I could probably sit on it, but I probably couldn't be moving around on it. Like, you know, if you're making love on a piano, I couldn't do that. That'd be tragic, man. Them legs only going to hold up for so long, man. I'm just saying, man. So.
Oh, boy.
So that's the episode of Sinned Against, man. What did I miss?
I think we got it all.
You think?
In record time, as a matter of fact.
Huh?
In record time.
In record time? Where are we? Yeah, we're about in record time, yeah.
Yeah.
We're moving fast through here, man.
I am tailored for you.
Oh, we're on Blab.
Yeah, on Blab. Not really a fan of Empire, but the summary is cracking him or her up. I guess. Okay. I'm not sure if Taylor's a man or a woman.
It looks like a woman. That's a woman.
Thank you, Taylor. It's a woman, man.
It's a woman. She looks like a woman to me.
Right.
Well, I appreciate it. She says she's got to dip out, but she appreciates us being here on Blab. So we're trying to work that in on a regular rotation and stuff. I got to move my camera over here so I can have everything in front of me instead of right here and right here. So, but anyway, if you like the show, give it a thumbs up. You could just share it, subscribe to the channel, all those kinds of things. That would be just awesome. Awesome for you to do that because it helps grow our empire.
That's right. In our empire, Tony, for those watching on Blab and those watching as usual on YouTube, our empire consists of men on Empire, men on Scandal.
Yes, sir.
And Men on Everything.
Men on Everything.
Men on Everything is a show where we talk about everything.
Yep.
You know, serious, funny, entertainment, news, all kinds.
Culture, just everything's going on.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So you can find all those on our YouTube channel, which the links will be, of course, you know, where they are. They'll be where they are, as they say. So
exactly. Evan Taxi on Blab, wishing us all good health.
Well, thank you so much, Evan Taxi. Appreciate that, man. So the fall finale is this Wednesday night.
Yeah.
and then they'll break for the holidays and pick it up, I guess, in 2016. So
Does that mean we're going to get inundated with a whole lot of Christmas trees and a Thanksgiving dinner episode? Kind of like, like on Scandal, that's what happened in the season finale.
Yeah, this will be the most ratchet Christmas ever.
Oh, it's got to be.
It's got to be. You got to leave us. You got to leave us talking, man. You got to leave us talking about it. So you got to make it ratchet, man. Do you think next week Hakeem will find out that Anika's pregnant with his child?
Yes. I'm telling you what's going to happen, Tony. All 3 of the Lion sons are going to get somebody pregnant.
The trifecta.
There's only one to go.
Okay.
Everybody else has impregnated somebody.
Will Laz make it back after the fall finale next week?
Laz is...
Or is he toast?
I think he might. Well, it's funny when you said that, Tony, because Cookie went into her office and had her breakdown. Mm-hmm. And I really thought she was looking at something on the floor, like the remnants. Initially, yeah. I didn't think they were going to wait to take him anywhere to kill him.
They were going to do it right there.
I thought it was going down right there. They closed the door and everything, but maybe
that's a mobile killing service, man. We do it. We clean the carpet. We clean it all up. Wow. Yeah, that's cool. That's we'll see what happens, man. So anyway, thanks for watching Men on Empire in Washington D.C. It's Troy Johnson. Yes. I'm Tony Scott in Dallas. Mark Clark will join us next time. All right, thanks for watching again, and we'll see you later.
Peace.